So I've got this lightsaber.
It's a very impressive lightsaber.
It's very cool, isn't it?
Do we have different lightsabers, or do we have different colours?
Well, it can be green.
Hell yeah.
And whose is green?
I want to say, I'm sure Luke's green.
You think Luke? And then you've got red.
Yeah,
I like red.
We've got the Sith. We've got the Sith lightsaber.
Are you more of a Sith?
I don't really know. No, see, I'm more Ahsoka. Let's go with the white.
Okay.
Do you have a white lightsaber in there?
Oh, might do.
We have the blue one.
The blue one's very good.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. You said come in Star Wars outfit. Is that alright?
That's fucking brilliant.
That is the best thing I've ever seen.
I want to know where you got that size from.
We like tattoos. We hope that you do too.
But if you don't, then that's okay.
We'll all still have fun anyway. It's the Tattoo Show with a twist. We do lots of silly things. So grab a cold drink or a brew.
Roll up a pew.
Welcome to Chattoos.
This thing's just so annoying. It has a Mace Windu.
Mace Windu saber. And an orange one as well. Where's the orange saber?
I think it meant like oranges. We'll talk about this on the pod. But I've played many different Star Wars games.
See, that's the one thing. Games I've just never... I don't have the attention span or the brain function to sit and play a game.
Welcome to Chattoos. I'm Princess Leia.
And I'm Ben Kenobi.
Okay, we'll do it properly. Sorry.
Okay.
We should put that in as a little clip somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Welcome to Chattoos. I'm Mark Hardy.
And I'm Linda Miner, and this is the show we bring on tattoo artists.
We chat to them about tattooing and life,
Ask them awkward questions.
and we hopefully have some fun doing it. After all, talking makes it hurt less.
Especially today, when it's May the 4th.
Well, when we record it's not going out on May
Well,
the 4th.
obviously,
But
yeah.
you know, Star Wars Day.
Star Wars Day.
Got to do our bit.
Hurrah.
Got to do our bit for the wars.
Do you know what? I'm super attracted to your outfit today. Is that really bad?
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
I don't mind if you're attracted to me, but the outfit, that's definitely fine.
Grown hair.
Yes, I don't know if you knew this, but underneath this wig, I'm actually bald.
Oh.
I'm going to take that off. It's doing my head. I couldn't actually figure out how to put this on properly because it looks weird.
I mean, what's
It's
weirder
a
is
very
the fact
poor
that
quality wig, that.
What's weird?
Very low quality.
What's weirder is you've got a chain to yourself. Like, you know.
Look at the pictures of Leia. When Jabba the Hutt dresses her up like this, that's what she has. She has a chain on her neck and a chain on her wrist.
Is she not chained to him, though? Isn't that the thing?
Look at the pictures. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't design it. I'm not in charge of costume for Star Wars. I mean, it was made before I was born, I think. Which one was it in? It was Jedi, wasn't it?
Return of the Jedi.
No, it's Empire, isn't it?
The Return of the Jedi is that outfit, though, because that's when isn't the
Yes, no, you're right.
the
so
return
Jedi.
is Luke, isn't it?
Actually, that was 83, I think. So I was alive, but I think I was too young to have designed the outfit. So I'm not taking responsibility, and I'm certainly not taking responsibility for this cut price reenactment of the costume. I just bought it on the internet. Are you familiar with the internet?
I am familiar with the internet.
Is
yes.
that where you got your outfit from?
Yes, I got it from the Amazonian.
The Amazonian.
Yes.
The rainforest,
The rainforest.
Or the website. Do you know what Amazon was called before it was called Amazon?
Oh, was it like something very like small worded?
No, I can't remember actually.
It was books. I know they sold books.
Yeah,
That's
but was
what
it
they started.
Abracadabra?
Was it not Kindle?
I think it was
Kindle the
Abracadabra.
first platform?
No. That
Kindle's
was later.
the little
That's
fancy
No, when you
digital
said
thing.
books, I'm
No,
assuming.
they were just a bookseller.
Yeah, he sold books out of his garage or
Yeah,
something.
but I think it was called Abracadabra.
Right.
I might be wrong.
Somebody
We should do
Google.
a fact check on that.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, today we have Chris Minshall here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Come, Chris. How you doing, pal?
I'm splendid. I'm feeling very underdressed.
I think I'm feeling the most underdressed. I think that's fair.
But you own it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, last time we spoke, you were a sexy cowboy, weren't you?
I was. I think that was probably the last time.
Well, actually, no. I saw you at
No, Freeze. I was
Freeze.
pretty normal at Freeze.
You were
yeah.
normal at Freeze, but before that was Tattoo Planet, which was a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's probably about because it wasn't the last Tattoo Planet. It was one before that.
Yeah, the first one where you had to take a picture of yourself. Mine was the pink wig, which is now stuck.
As stayed as your thing.
Stayed as my thing. But yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, it was, man. We'd done a studio flash day the week before, which was a cowboy themed flash day, and I think I just not got it out of my system. So I thought, why not continue the outfit? Yeah.
It's quite a big thing at the minute, like sexy cowboys. Or
Well,
cowboy
see,
hats.
it wasn't intentionally to be sexy. I think that's just me.
It's just you. It's just who you are. You can't help it.
I'm
can
on
you?
about sexuality.
I'm on about the tattoo designs, but you know.
No, yeah, we'd all watched Yellowstone in the studio, and then decided, right, now we're all cowboys, we should do a cowboy flash day. So yeah, we all dressed up, and then a week later it was the convention. So I thought, right, I'll go as a cowboy.
What's your favourite interpretation of cowboy? The Yellowstone, or would you say the old school, you know, the westerny style one?
I'm probably going to say Yellowstone.
Really?
Yeah.
I suppose that's more realistic because
Yeah.
it's more modern day.
What about Woody? He's a good cowboy, though, isn't he?
I mean, what's your favourite film?
Favorite Western film.
Western
You see,
film.
that's it. I'm not even a massive Western film.
You know,
No.
Have you seen The Good, the Bad, the Ugly?
Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, that is
with
good.
Blondie.
I think my favourite is Fistful of Dollars, just because that's the one they watch in Back to the Future.
Right, that makes sense.
You remember Biff's watching it in the jacuzzi.
Oh,
Marty comes in and interrupts him, and then later on in Back to the Future 3, spoiler alert, when he's in a gunfight with Buford Tannen, he does the same thing that he does in that film, and he puts the door of the furnace up inside his tunic,
Right.
so that when Biff tries to shoot him or Buford tries to shoot him, it acts as a bulletproof vest. But it's an idea he nicked from that film.
Right.
It's very
There you go, then.
self-referential, you see.
Well,
So
hopefully
that's-
by the end of today, you're either hating Star Wars and loving Western cowboys. I love how we've gone from
From one to the other so
one to
quickly.
the other.
Yeah.
Mate, there is
I mean, to be fair, Star Wars essentially is a bit of a Western.
I would say so, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
It's got elements of it.
Yeah, it's basically just space Nazis, isn't it?
Yeah, there's that in it for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, you've also...
Samurai space Nazis.
Someone said to me once that the premise of Star Wars is just Lion King. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
Sort of like the underdog becoming the thing and then the parent not being the bad guy.
Yeah,
Stuff like
no,
that.
I can see that. And they've both got the same actor in them.
Oh, yeah. James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones is in both, yeah.
But it'd be weird
Yeah,
if
and
he was
he's-
playing Scar.
But he's
though.
a good guy in one and a bad guy in another.
Yeah.
He comes good in the end.
Just about.
What,
he's
Scar?
been quite bad first. Doesn't play Scar, does he?
No, I'm
he's
just saying-
Mufasa.
I was going to say he is nice till the end, yeah, but he's brown bread, isn't he? So
Yeah, he is, yeah.
I think if he stayed alive, you know what would happen? Simba would just be a rich prince, like proper, like posh and an idiot basically. Like he would
Crashing his Lambo at the weekend, that sort of thing.
and he wouldn't have met. He crashed his.
I mean, I would say that a lion driving a Lamborghini is probably not safe.
Well, you know.
He's bound to crash it.
if you've got the money to cover
he's
it
not
up,
got
it's fine.
opposable thumbs. He can't hold the steering wheel.
Do you know what's really funny though? We've been talking about getting some shorts made with cartoons over them. And just imagine now someone's editing this and putting a cartoon like Mufasa like shades on like.
Driving the thing. Well, did you ever see the Carl Pilkington podcast back in the day?
Yes,
they
and they
used
do
to
the
do a lot of that,
cartoons.
where they do like monkey news and they'd animate the monkeys over the top of it. and
Oh, we
stuff
should
like
do
that.
something like that. Call it the the Mark News or something.
Just like a little segment.
Everyone's AI to look like me.
Yeah, everyone's head. We just have him,
over the top.
different outfits.
While we're
Marks.
talking about Back to the
Three
Future.
marks.
Yeah, I could do that. I could talk about
This week's Back to the
all day.
Future facts.
Yeah.
But I would say one of the biggest things for reference is films.
Yeah.
That we have, whether it's a person's face that we're copying, a lightsaber or a quote, I think that has helped us gain a lot of reference, inspiration, and has developed our work massively. you
Yeah,
know.
100%.
Like everyone back in the day was doing Star Wars tattoos. They only had the 3.
Yeah.
Now there's 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can't keep up with it, if I'm honest, the Star Wars stuff.
what's your favourite Star Wars film or episode, TV,
So including TV
Yeah.
is as well. So film, just because of the era. Let's go with Darth Maul.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace,
Yeah.
Phantom Menace.
No, I'm going to agree with him because
But it's a generational thing, yeah. Don't be wrong. Like I grew up watching the original trilogy.
Yeah.
I own all them. I love all them. But that was one that I went to the cinema when it came out.
How old were you when it came out?
Old enough to go to the cinema.
How old are you?
40.
40. I'm 35, so I was about 9, 10.
So I was 18 when it came out.
Yeah.
And
So
I
I was
think
like,
I was a
in
little
that.
bit old.
Whereas I was like right in that hype. I remember everyone hating on it when it came out.
Yeah.
But then it's thingied. But then so that'd be film wise, but I am a massive fan of the animations as well. So obviously we've got the Darth Maul one that's out at the moment, which is awesome. But then you've got like Rebels and Bad Batch,
Right.
like the offshoots that's like in the Star Wars universe, but not.
Well, the style has changed massively from the first 3 to the last 3, which is weird because it's backwards and, just my OCD kicks off every time thinking about it. But stylistically, it's changed. But in terms of the way things are, the comedy aspect of it has changed massively in Star Wars. It's now kind of like a dad joke. It's not really funny anymore. It's just like a, and then it's gotten serious. Like Mandalorian, I think is the best one. It just fits behind a character that has no face throughout the whole thing.
Right.
And I think the fact that has done that and you get along with it so well and it's well-paced episodes, it's good. And it shows you a little bit of a different side of Star Wars.
Yeah. I will agree with that. The only thing I will say is the first season of Mandalorian was phenomenal because we were talking about in the studio, it had what we called the Star Trek effect, where each episode was its own self-contained little story. And then I think as it got bigger, Disney were like, we can tie this into the films because the films are shit and not doing well. So let's bring all the cloneness into the second series of Mandalorian. So I think for me, it feathered off a little bit there. So I am curious what the film's going to be like because that comes out this year, doesn't it?
The Grogu film's pretty soon, isn't it?
It's not far off. But you want it to you almost want. It was fun because it was like lots of little adventures. Like, they've gone to this planet, and on this planet there's cowboys, or they've gone to this planet and there's a princess that needs saving, or and then they started trying to force, I think, too much like an overall story. It was just fun when they were just running
this
away
isn't
from
Star Wars related. What I'm about to say, but there is another genre of you got Star Trek, you've got Star Wars, you've got loads Spaceballs, you've got all the different adaptations. Have you ever played Mass Effect?
No.
Mass Effect is a brilliant game. It's its own sort of thing. It's very cut and paste from what you'd see, but they were very good at changing the species. Like in Star Trek, they made their eyebrows a bit bigger and give them ears and stuff like that. And then obviously in Star Wars, it's either you're a squid or you're a blue girl or whatever.
Right.
And this was very similar to Mass Effect, but it was a really good game and it had a really good story. And I think I'd be excited if they created something with that because they had such a cool, like how Geralt's such a good character in The Witcher. Yeah. They had one called Garrus. Is it Garrus? I think it's called in Mass Effect, who's got spiky armored head. On face, but he's a sniper, so he's always hidden in the shadows and comes out of nowhere. And you just think, he's cool. He's like,
they've done it with a few, haven't they? Because a few games. I'm not really a gamer. I've never really played them, but you've had what the hell's that one that's been recently on? I can't remember what it's called now. Adam Blakely did a beautiful tattoo of it at Gods of Ink last week.
Oh, Fallout.
Fallout, yeah. So you had the Fallout series that's been done, and then there was another one with that was really, really bad, a film that came out that had Kevin Hart in it, and it was shocking. What was that one? That's based on a game as well.
I'm not too sure. I saw the last Kevin Hart film I've seen was one with Bryan Cranston, who's disabled, and he's looking after him. And I thought, such a humble and good film.
I've seen clips of that, but I've never seen the actual
funny
film.
Because there's a bit in it where he's because he can't move Bryan Cranston, his character, and he hires Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart isn't meant to be in this job
interview. He just get parole signed off or something.
He just needs to get parole signed off, but he ends up doing the job, and there's a bit where the guy's really frustrated, so he's like, I've always wanted to break that $1 million plate on the ceiling, so Kevin Hart just grabs all the stuff in his room and starts smashing it up for Bryan Cranston, and I just think that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, we're going off subject there.
You mentioned a couple of times, here we go, let's bring this back to tattooing in some way. You mentioned a couple of times your studio.
Yes, I have
Where
one of
is
those. My studio is in Leigh, so Wigan and Leigh area.
Yeah.
Not too far, about an hour and a half from here,
Right.
if that.
What's it called?
The studio is called Religion,
Okay.
and the studio is owned by myself and my wife, who's not actually my wife, but she's my wife. We just never actually got married because it's money and a waste of time. But anyway, so we have our studio. I've got the tattoo inside. I've got a couple of guys that work for me there, and then she does tattoos, eyebrows, tattoo lips.
Okay, yeah.
She also has an academy where she trains people to do that. She's like one of the top people in her field for tattooing eyebrows. She's had people travel from Germany and everything to come and get work off her stuff.
My partner also does
does
microblading.
she?
Yeah.
See, Lauren's sort of moved away a bit from microblading now, and she's more on machine brows and things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
But she did microblading for years, but she just, I think, without knowing too much about it, I think with the age of clientele that she has, the machine brows are a lot less abrasive and a lot less intrusive to the
Do you ever consider just as a one-off swapping jobs for the day, and you tattoo eyebrows, and she can do?
The closest we've got to that was in our first studio that we had. She'd got a load of like the fake skins, but with like an eyebrow outline. So we got all the artists in the shop to give it a go and do an eyebrow. Yeah.
How did that go?
I was the worst by a long stretch. I started with great intentions and did the first little bit, and within seconds, I'm so bored of. They call it pixelating, but it's just stippling.
So you just power lined it.
Mine was just a big solid.
But
eyebrow.
I do think it's interesting. I bet you do fine line now as well. Like it comes through the door, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we're now using bug pins, and even below bug pins, which is like the more beauty needles.
Yeah.
And it's like bizarre. But like because we like jumped so far into the future now with the sort of needlings that we're using, like the needles that we'd use for example, eyelashes on a portrait, which is what your missus would be using for an eyebrow, is now what we use for a lot of the tattoos.
Yeah.
And some hold up, some don't hold up. But
I'm not a massive fan of file. Like you say, you do what comes through the door. I'm proficient in all types of tattooing.
What's your favourite style then?
I'd say it's probably traditional work. That's the main thing that I do. But I love doing black and grey as well. I just like tattooing. So I will tattoo absolutely everything. Like an ideal week is like, your Tuesday, it's a trad piece, and then I've got a nice full day black and grey piece in, and then I might have a colour piece, and then
you have to kind of train your brain, because there was a part of me that got very humbled at early in the tattoo shows where I was like, I just want to do this or I want to do that, and I don't want to do this, and now I'm like, where are my customers?
It's strange because you often see a lot of, obviously nowadays with social media, and everyone's got an opinion, and everyone's telling you how you should do your career and what you should do. And you see a lot of it of people saying like, pick your style and specialize and get well known for that. And I think that's all very well. But if you want to stay in the industry for a long time and you want to be successful, then you need to be able to do anything. You need to be able to pick that machine up and tattoo what comes through the door.
Yeah, because I've been trying to develop my style now for a while. You've seen multiple sides of my style, and so have you. And the one thing that kicks me is like, I've asked my friends and they say, no, you're amazing at Neil, try to stick to it. But then I'm also a new school artist and prefer to draw. And it's kind of like try and put them together. Not a lot of people want new school. It is very hated in the community at the minute.
Tattooing's always been.
I love it.
Great.
Yeah, so do I. I think the thing is with tattooing though, it's the same as anything else. It's fashions and trends. Things are popular, things disappear. Like I've been tattooing 10, 11 years now, and I think so far we've had 2 rounds of watercolor. That was big when I first started. It disappeared.
I did one the other day, and I was like, no way.
The back for sure. And Tribal does it.
Yeah.
And they give it slightly different names. Like we've got Cyber Sigilism now,
at the moment,
which is really just a take on tribal tattoos.
It's just a bit thinner. Tramp stamps, really. We've
Yeah.
had quite a few of them come through the door recently.
Well, there's a lot of Katie, my apprentice. She's had plenty of girls want, as we call them, tramp stamps.
Yeah.
And it's now cool to have them again.
Have a tramp stamp. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they're all either cyber sigilism or very small. And I'm always looking, going, it's not going to stay in that because it's on the back, and that's not the greatest place to put a thin tattoo. And but at the same time, I kind of got to let them do that and understand that journey of how things are going to heal.
They've got to find their way a lot of the time. Yeah.
We run the risk. I mean, especially I'm the oldest here. Especially the older we get, we run the risk of going like, oh, you don't want to do that, and it just seems like we're boring old men.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
at the end of the
that just
day,
complain it,
the older we get, we're gonna lose touch if we start saying no, that's not what you want.
Yeah.
Whereas actually the kids know what they want. Don't
Obviously,
Yeah.
a lot of people are talking about gatekeeping at the minute, and the one thing I want to say is that we're gatekeeping for a real reason, which is at the end of the day, like if we said yes to the 30 people that emailed me last week, there'd be no work for you.
Yeah, but exactly
There'd
the
be
same.
no work for
So
you.
the thing that I always say is, right now is the easiest time to get into tattooing, but it's also the hardest time to be successful at tattooing.
Yes.
Anyone can get into it now. Like we've literally just have, I'm not gonna mention names because I don't really know them, but there's some girl in the town where we are who's literally just done a course last week, and then he's posting already, just completed my tattoo course, I'm now tattoo qualified.
The same happened to us the other
And
day.
then they're posting the same post as the person that taught her used to always post, saying models wanted. It's not models, you're just selling, Pinterest tattoos, and like they're not even like redrawing them. Like they're literally just screenshots on the phone, all put together and thrown out there.
And we everyone in the industry's got their own opinions on this stuff. I think one of the big dangers of these tattoo courses, as opposed to a proper apprenticeship, is that you've not got anyone guiding you through some of the potential problems that you encounter. So you can learn in a week or whatever to hold a tattoo machine, and you can learn what needle's going to do what, and you can dip it in the ink and you can draw on someone, but you need someone beside you to go, hang on a minute, here's a 70-year-old bloke that smoked his entire life and he wants a tattoo on his neck. That's going to be very different from that 18-year-old girl's forearm.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be a rite of passage. We're on the same age in tattooing, 10, 11, 12 years. And I got taught by someone from probably your generation or before you. I've had multiple different bosses, but each one has taught me in different ways. Like I had, Buzz was my first boss, and, he was very laid back, but he told me the ways of tattooing, from the ground up. You had to sketch this, draw this, retrace this, all the stuff, put your machines together. Like, obviously you can't do that with rotaries, but I feel like just knowing that is better than
So were you pre-iPad then?
pre-iPad, yeah.
Yeah,
Mandalas were done with mirrors and folding paper, the crazy stuff.
I remember having to hand carbon friggin' Flower of Life A4 sheets for them in the studio and stuff.
I finally bought my first stencil machine after I had to hand stencil the entire. I can't remember which speech it was. It might have been like it was an American speech, maybe Abraham Lincoln's 80 years and 10, something like this. But it was like this A4 page of tiny lettering, and I stenciled it. And we placed it wrong, and then the stencil was all blurry, and so I had to redo the whole thing. I was like, I'm done. I'm out.
Well, when I opened my first shop, we didn't have a stencil machine.
Yeah, that's it.
I
I
opened my
didn't have
first
one.
studio, and because
Hand
I'm
stencil
fortunate
everything.
that I had all that past and I'd learned what I'd learned, for the first 8 months in my shop, we just hand carboned everything.
Yep.
We didn't have a stencil machine. We just made it work and did what it did.
Nothing worse than hand carbon a portrait and it's wrong and they ask to move it and then you have to
Change the size a bit.
Yeah.
But I
That's
think,
like
like
2
you
hours
say,
of your
these
day
are all
gone.
rite of passage things. And like you see a lot of artists now where it's like their iPad's not working, they can't tattoo. The stencil machine's not working,
I'd
they
be the
can't
same
tattoo.
now, though,
Like,
probably.
My iPad's broke. Well, you saw it
Yeah.
today. Like I try and draw and when it skips pixels and stuff.
Was it plugged in while you're doing it?
No, I've got
yeah.
a thingy one.
I find if my iPad's ever on charge and you try and draw on it, it does that every time. It's annoying as hell.
So I think it's just because I clean the iPad. If it's ever been next to when I'm tattooing, it obviously needs cleaning and stuff. I think I've wiped away or created grease or messed about with it that much that it's just like stopped working. But a lot of my work is freehand, so I'm quite lucky that I could just draw on customer. But if you ask me to do a portrait, I'm like, I'm gonna need to.
Well, one of the big
stencil it.
differences, I think, with the iPads for portraits is just the quality of the image that you're stenciling from.
Yeah.
Right? Like in the days when we were doing portraits, you print it out, but inkjet printers, I mean, you lose so much resolution, so much depth, so much.
And
like,
it was
the
based off
different
a
tones,
photograph
right?
that they brought in as well. If they
Right.
brought a photograph from their
So you're
grandma,
trying your best,
yeah.
but now on an iPad you can zoom right in, you can change the brightness, you can really see all of those different tonal
AI,
changes.
I can't remember what he's called, but that YouTuber did something with Google, and then they've said like, make my grandma look better, like the resolution was better, and that's insane that you could use an old photo of your granddad that was somewhat blurry, and it can like sort of make it better and make it. How does it know that's what he looks like?
I'm guessing a lot of it's guess, isn't it? Just like based off, well, if a nose is there and this is there and a human face looks like this, we'll just fill that in.
You just got like a video or a picture of your gran, and then it just ends up being Mark afterwards.
Well, it's like
Just
Chinese,
like this.
it's
It's just
Chinese
like-
whispers, isn't it? So like the first time you do it, it might do that, but then a few years when you do it again, by the end of it, it's going to look nothing like your grandma anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting because like we have seen people copy other artists' work, and there've been nipples been tattooed on, and imagine if someone
have you
copied
se-
that one and then there was a double nipple. And
Have
then,
you seen? It's the one that always does the rounds, and it's absolutely
is
beautiful.
it a Star Wars one?
No, it's the Batman one.
Batman
and,
it's the Batman
with-
one.
and it's a chest
chest
piece that
piece,
they've
that's
done,
it, yeah.
and it's got this perfect nipple, and they've redone it, and you've got the penguin, and they've just tattooed an extra nipple onto his arm. It's magical.
It's fantastic.
What's your funniest tattoo you've done?
It's relatively easy, my funniest tattoo. So, and I don't know how we got to where we got there. It was a conversation in the studio. It was when I was working with Laura over at Lux, and we had a client that was quite regular. I won't give her name in case she doesn't want everyone to know, but she has a carrot on the back of her leg. This carrot is animated and has a face. It is also wearing a strap on and holding a ball gag.
That's hilarious.
And it is,
I can see
it
that
is a
in my
decent, it's like this big right in the middle of a calf
That's
on the
brilliant.
back. And one of the best things about doing it was I was doing that tattoo, and I was like relatively close to the front counter in the door while I'm doing this tattoo, and the shop was in Prestwich, and obviously there's quite a big Jewish community there. So we had, I don't know what you'd call them, like the vicar to the Jewish.
A rabbi.
Yeah, a rabbi came in, and he was a lovely gentleman, but he was just really curious about tattoos. He's like, we know nothing about them. I don't know anything
The
about
worst
it.
tattoo he could walk
So
in
he
on.
came in to ask us about tattoos, and we were talking about tattoos, and I just had to keep my head down and just keep tattooing this carrot on the back of my leg.
Wow.
Of all the people to walk in while I was doing it, that was the one.
That's like quite awkward. It's like when you watch a film with your gran or your mum,
Yeah.
and then suddenly like a sex scene comes on, and you just like slowly look at them, and then they're just like just watching it as if it's normal, and then I'm sat there awkward. So I get how you feel. Do you know what I mean?
That was horrible. It's on my Instagram, that, so if anyone wants to go and have a nosy, it's scroll down. It's not been flagged yet, so.
Perfect. How you do? Ooh, magically changed.
I've changed, but although this is also a reference to something cinematic, well, TV. This is an AFC Richmond shirt. I've talked to you
yeah.
before about AFC Richmond. You ever watched Ted Lasso?
Nope.
Oh, come on now. In my opinion, the best TV show ever made.
Okay.
Season
claim.
Season 4, you've seen it? Oh, hang on, I've just referred to someone that's off camera. That's going to be very confusing.
That's fine.
We have someone behind the camera.
Yes, we do.
We got an agreement. Ted Lasso, fantastic. I've got a Ted Lasso
He's
tattoo.
the only audience member that we've
I've got an AFC Richmond scarf
Can you also do
tattooed
the
on my leg
applaud
here.
thing?
Hold up the signs.
Guys, quiet please. I'm talking about Ted Lasso. It's very important.
Okay.
No, I've got a tattoo, Richmond Till We Die, on here. So they're a fake football team.
Right.
And it's a comedy show, but it's much more than that. It's deep. There's a new series coming out in August, and I'm very excited. So I thought I'd put my shirt on. And actually, this is what I've brought to show you today. This is my show and tell item. Have you brought anything?
It just annoys me how good he can wear colour, and it suits him no matter what. Like,
I hardly ever wear colour, though, because at work, we just wear black all the time.
yeah.
So, like, whenever I
Well,
get
that's
the
what you can tell.
opportunity, I put
Look,
something
it's
colour.
my day off. I've got blue jeans
Yeah,
on.
blue jeans over and black.
well, I've wore what I normally do. I found
Yeah.
my old handkerchief. But no,
Nice.
it's not what I brought today.
What did you bring?
I brought this. You might have remembered what I tagged you in a long time ago.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So I brought
Little
him.
gnome.
I thought I found Mark in Asda or Tesco where it was, but I thought it was pretty relevant, and I thought, you know what, that's a gift for you,
Is that for me?
and you can
Can I
actually
keep it?
You can keep it, yeah.
Thanks, mate. I do actually have a black leather jacket and several guitars.
I've got a challenge now. I want you to look exactly like that next time.
We
Okay.
at least need a picture.
Mummy's got a little bit of hair here, so I can't do that.
Well, the thing is, though, I don't know how you're gonna
I'm
You
gonna
can or put it further away.
put him
If
for.
you
I
don't
just
get
need
the
a
focus
small
right.
guitar. That's what I need, and that'd do the job. Okay, well, I'll keep that there for now. Thank you very much, Chris. Have you brought anything to show us?
I have two things. So
That's a bit greedy, isn't it? We've only brought one thing each.
So I thought, just because of what day it is, I thought I'd bring my convention banner because it seemed quite fitting. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Where's the cameras over there?
I'll stand up and help you.
Will you be my glamorous assistant?
I will do.
I'm just
I
completely
should have
hidden.
kept that layer outfit on, shouldn't I?
Just to hold this up, yeah. So this is my awesome convention banner. So yeah, every couple of years it gets changed out, but my current one is a Star Wars one from the Obi-Wan series. I've done Thor, I've done a couple of them. I think it might be time for a new one actually. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that is not in fact AI. That is very poorly photoshopped by myself.
Excellent work.
And my thingy, which
Very
is
good,
why it's very wonky and doesn't quite fit. Anyway, and so the other thing I brought is I have brought this awesome cross. So this actually helps us name our studio. So the studio that we own is called Religion. Mm-hmm. Neither myself or my wife are religious. But I personally, I love religious imagery. I always have done. I think it goes hand in hand with tattoos as well. You know, your Jesus heads and rosary beads and things like that. So, like I say, neither of us are religious, but we're both very, very passionate about what we do. So it's sort of like, without being too cheesy, it's the equivalent of our religion is.
Right.
I'm obsessed with everything to do with tattooing, any documentary, any show, and she's exactly the same with her things, seminars here and courses there and stuff. So we actually bought that in Croatia at a weird flea market for like €9 or something before because we were trying to come up with a name that worked for the studio because we didn't want anything too tattooy or too sort of beauty. Right. It needed to be something that fit for both of us. So yeah, this is my prop.
What would you like if you could change? Because I like tattoo shops that have like pub names. You know, like my friend's was Black Anvil. I love that. Like it's dead cool. What if you had a choice to change it now? I'll give you that idea. What would you call your tattoo shop?
Oh,
you could be any tattoo or
probably something. I don't know. Could do like the Three Kings, but then I feel that I'd need like Three Kings working in the studio.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a bit of a cop out if it was called the Three Kings and there's.
I think there used to be a tattoo shop in Toronto called Three Crowns.
Yeah, that could work.
Same sort of idea, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yours at your studio you work in is the Crazy
88 Tattoos. 88. My old shop was Victory Tattoos.
Oh,
which was kind of I really liked that, and there was an idea that if I ever opened another shop with the same sort of style as that, I might go for another Victory. Which is quite a nice little touch, isn't it?
I like that.
But yeah, there's so many options out there, and I think for me, if I'm naming a shop, I'd probably be looking for, like you, something that isn't too tattooy.
Yeah.
Because part of my philosophy is I want to welcome everyone in and not make it exclusive to people that like.
This is what we have in our shop. So, like, you know, Lauren's clientele and main clientele are women, you know, from 40 years onwards. So we have lots of people like that coming through our shop. So we always wanted to make sure it was a warm and inviting place to come in, and it's not that sort of, you know, back in the day where it'd just be blasting Led Zeppelin and the guy's got a fag hanging out of his mouth and things like that. It's, you know, everyone greets everyone when they come in.
And that's, of course, that's what Lyndon's shop's like. Exactly, when you walk in, he's got a fag hanging out of his mouth. He arrives on a Harley and rides it up the steps.
Yeah. It's like, the total opposite. Not yesterday, the day before, a friend from school came and he wanted a tattoo of his son's fingers. Have you seen it now?
Yeah,
your fingertips touch.
Right.
But his hands weren't big enough, so I had to stretch his son's hands so they could fit like better. So I got him to draw on my iPad little aliens, and then we tattooed them. But the irony is like, I said to him, just because my shop's called Minor Ink Tattoos doesn't mean you can bring kids into my shop.
Good.
But I realised after I made that joke, I needed his son to be there to put his
able to do that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's my surname, by the way, just to clarify. But yeah, everyone said I should change it to Major Ink Tattoos. It sounds on the same level as Victory, doesn't it? Like ambitious. That's a good word, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got creative.
Ambitious
on my hand.
tattoos.
The only thing for me for ambitious tattoos is it makes it sound almost like you're biting off a bit more than you can chew.
No, I like that idea. So, I only do ambitious tattoos.
Yeah, they're probably going to come out shit, but I'm really ambitious. I've really tried with this one.
That's your niche.
Yeah.
Only do tattoos that you don't really think you can manage.
Yeah. Just
there's
out of my
style.
wheelhouse. Yeah.
There's a lot of tattoo shops that have a similar name, though, don't they? Because, when you look and you write your name in, like, obviously there is a minor ink tattoos in America.
Right.
wonder
And there's now 2 or 3 other victory tattoos.
Yeah.
I wonder what the most common. Do you know what they do it with street names? Like they renamed First Street, didn't they? 'Cause
My
there was
friend's
too
is
many of
Carpe
them, so-
Diem. That could be
That's
it.
probably quite.
See, I
popular.
used to work at
Or
Sorrymum,
the,
and I
the
know
Red
there's a lot
Lion.
of them.
Yeah.
The Red Lion is the most popular pub
pub
name in
name.
the UK.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a most popular tattoo shop name.
Right, someone needs to find that out. We need to
Yeah,
know.
come
what
on,
that is.
write in.
Yeah.
Tell us if you can tell us what the most popular tattoo shop name is in the UK correctly. Then Lyndon will award you a prize.
Okay.
Dressed as Princess Leia.
I've passed the book there, haven't I?
Yeah, that's
He'll personally come to your house just as Princess. No, he won't. I made that up.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll do you a free 1-word piece of script
Oh, there you go.
as a tattoo.
Well, I've forced your hand there, haven't I?
Yes, that's fine.
Are we going to be dressed as Princess Leia in this, or
No, I'm going to be dressed as whatever the name is. Like, it could be something really funny.
Yeah,
Like you said
okay.
about the red lion or...
Yeah. Oh, so
like
you're going to
the
be dressed
purple
as the
monkey and I'm
tattoo
dressed
shop.
in a
Dressed a bit of-
All right, well, look, I've got some more questions here. We need to get to know you a little bit more, Chris.
Okay.
So, do you have a favourite Australian slang term?
Okay. Not one that could be. Yeah, we can't really say that one.
Okay, all
so
right.
my wife's Australian.
Oh, is she?
Yes, and eventually we'll all be living out there. So she goes out every 6 months.
Right.
I go out there every year or so if I can. But she's from Perth.
Does she
so-
use any Australian slang regularly?
Yeah, all the time. I think one of my favourites is just yeah nah.
Yeah, no.
So it's whatever the word is you finish on. That's the thingy. So if you were to say like if you wanted to know if something was, I don't know, need an example. Like it's like yeah nah or nah yeah, but it's whatever that the end of the yeah or the nah. That's the answer to the question.
Right, okay. I don't fully understand. I think we need
I get it.
context.
So
Yeah.
that lightsaber is off. So you'd be like, yeah, nah.
Yeah,
it's,
nah.
It's not
'Cause-
off. It's not on.
Yeah, it's a lightsaber, but it's not on.
And
Right.
Then, no, yeah. That means, it means yes.
Oh, I'm so confused.
It's
There's that or like
Star Wars all over again.
Yeah,
It's back to front.
Yeah, it is. And then you've got things like chuck a lefty and chuck a righty and things
Right,
like
but
that.
I
For
want
when
to
you're
hear it in
driving
an
and stuff.
Australian accent, please.
So we joke about this quite a thing. There's some awesome videos online of a guy who goes through all the different ones. So the phrase is "how's it going?" But then the further sort of like more inland you get, the more sort of like "nyaz nyaz" as it goes further on and stuff.
you know,
nasal.
Yeah, it is.
In Hot Fuzz, they all have to do translations.
Yeah,
There's the
yeah.
farmer and he just talks like that, and then someone translates it and someone else translates it. And
There's exactly that. I will send a video to you later where there's some guys pull up at a beach and they're talking to a guy and he's fully just chatting to him about he's got drunk and then his wife's ringing his police on him and blah. You can understand like every 8th word. It is the most like nasally Australian accent ever.
Amazing. You got a favourite Australian slang term? Personally, I like cobber. All right,
I don't
cobber.
know. I used to watch a lot
I'm sure
of...
no one says that there.
I've watched a lot of like Steve, Crocodile
Hunter, yeah.
Crocodile Hunter and Crocodile Dundee. You call that a knife? This is a knife. That's my favourite. Definitely.
Very, very classic one.
Yeah.
You see, the other thing probably the most common word that is used in Australia is the "see you next Tuesday"
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
But it's strange because they don't use it the same way that we
No,
do.
it's
Right.
like, good eye.
Yeah. And it's an A. That's how they say it. It's can.
Yeah.
Like my missus, like she says it all the time.
He said something similar. I don't know, was it today or yesterday or the day before? But it's where that we said about R's in like, is it America or
Yeah.
like they use the R like
Yeah, they pronounce an R. So in Canada, I used to live in Canada, people, if I say my name like I would normally hear, Mark, they'd think my name was Mog or Mock.
Right.
So you have to pronounce it. If someone says, what's my name there? I have to say, oh, it's Mark. Because otherwise they have no idea what my name is.
Right.
Yeah. Just a different pronunciation, right?
So have you ever had like a really awkward experience at your shop? What's the most awkward experience you've ever had at your shop?
I don't really think I have because I'm not an overly awkward person. I don't think. So I'm not like maybe I'm just oblivious to it. And
some guy comes in, can I have exit written above my ass? Like you'd be like, yeah, sad.
yeah, crack on. Yeah. Bills have got to be paid.
My apprentice's one.
Yeah.
That's his most like weirdest tattoo he ever did was like an exit sign above someone's bum.
Oh my god!
Right, okay, yeah, that's different.
I mean, if
Oh
you
no,
wanna
it
do
was
that.
that's a lie. It was a no entry.
No
sign.
entry.
No entry sign.
Where'd you get your inspiration from?
Everywhere. Like we're saying with sort of films and things like that, I'm a giant nerd when it comes to anything Marvel, DC. You know, I collect comic books, I collect Pokemon cards, anything like that. But I am like truly obsessed with tattooing. So I'm at as many conventions as I can get to. I'm buying as many books as I can. I'm watching anything that I can do to do with tattooing. So yeah, like I've always liked the term cultural vomit. And that's what my studio is. There's just that much stuff all over the walls.
Yeah.
And like I have a print collection of like well over 1,000 prints, and there's only like room for 30 up in the shop, and we just rotate them out every so often and change them around
Like a museum.
Yeah, and every time you go to another convention, you pick up. You know, I bought about another 6 or 7 prints recently over in Germany, and they'll all get switched out and put up in the studio. So
Nice. So you said you like Marvel. Who's your favorite Marvel character?
So, if we're talking comics, it's Thor,
Okay.
but I can't stand MCU Thor because that's not Thor.
Right. Okay.
Like-
It's not mighty enough. It's too slapstick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thor in the comics is a bit more like Thor in the first film. He's a god and he knows he can leather everyone. So
Yeah.
it's
Do you not like Ragnarok then? Because he was a bit dishevelled, a bit broken.
I do. I love all the Marvel films, but they're just steadily getting worse and worse and worse as they've gone on.
Yeah. What's your favorite Marvel character?
Favorite Marvel? It's Spider-Man. It's always been Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is a good shout.
Yeah.
I think he's relatable, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a teenager. So when I got into reading comics, I'm not massively into them, but I like them. And when I was a teenager, preteen, to see this young kid
Yep.
that's like kind of thrust into this situation and how he manages his emotions and all of that stuff is very. I think that's why he's such an enduring character.
That's exactly why he was created.
Yeah.
Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, they set out and they wanted to create a character because they realized that you had things like Superman, who's an alien, and then you had Bruce Wayne, who was this billionaire, and they didn't have any superheroes that was just an ordinary person.
Yeah.
So the whole thing behind him was to create a character that ordinary people could relate to. You could get bit by a radioactive spider and become Spider-Man.
Right, yeah.
And that's why in his comics they always talk about him being like a friendly neighborhood spider. He's dealing with like homework being late and girls and things
and I
like
think,
that.
that's why he's such an enduring character. That's why there's so many Spider-Man movies. That's why people keep coming back to him as a character.
Yeah.
Because they can relate to him.
Yeah, and that was that was the whole reason he was created.
And he's cool.
Yeah,
And he can swing around on webs and stuff.
exactly.
Nothing cool than jumping off a building and expecting.
Well, I mean, you only do it if you know you're capable of that. I would just disclaimer,
Well, you'd only do it
not
once,
jump
if
off
not.
a building.
I think Marvel should technically put that above every. You know, like
you think?
disclaimer, every. Yeah.
What about you? What's your favourite?
Well, generational, like we were saying before. So I've got a bunch of comics that are sort of more modern, and obviously I've got older comics, but I've watched everything Marvel. I really love TVA Loki at the minute,
Yeah,
just because it's showing a villain become powerless, then become the most powerful being in all existence.
Right.
But humbled for on the journey, and he meets people, and it's such a good story. Like I really think it's not the greatest show out of all Marvel, but it was really put together and it came to a good conclusion.
Yeah.
You know, if I was to say anything, I would probably say Spider-Man is like up there as one of my favorite characters. But Deadpool, I've got more Deadpool comics.
Yeah.
I like the stuff they get into is just wild.
just breaking the fourth wall and just being able to.
I've got Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've read that, but at the very end, like after killing all the Marvel characters, he jumps through a portal and kills the writers. Which is
amazing.
which is brilliant.
Because
sorry for that spoiler, but
I know you spoiled that. He's that consciousness in it. He's like, shit, I'm a comic. Oh, fuck this, I'm going to kill everyone.
If you don't want to have that ruined for you, then just put it on mute about 1 minute ago.
You'll be all right.
A question for you.
Go for it.
Supermarkets.
Yeah.
What's your favourite section in a supermarket? We all have to go to them. What bit do you look forward to the most?
The exit.
I'm not going to lie. I am really bad with supermarkets. Like I very rarely go. We are, because me and Lauren both work as much as we do, 90% of our shopping is just like co-op on the way home.
Yeah.
Like we haven't done a big shop for ages.
But
We're shopping
even in the
for it.
co-op, is there a section that you like the most? Do you like the vegetables? Do you like the bread? Do you like the butter, the dairy? What about meats?
It'd probably be, if we're in a supermarket, I am going to the meat section. I
Going
do
to the
like
meat
a
section.
snake, so it's
Yeah.
I'd probably say the meat
That's it.
thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. I had a thought the other day. I went to a supermarket that I'd never been to before. And it was really weird because, in fact, I think it might have been the Tesco here in Glossop. But it's very wide for a Tesco. As you approach it, it's much wider than you'd expect a normal Tesco to be, but not very deep.
Oh, okay.
So it seems like it goes on a long way this way, but it's only like one aisle deep, rather than like a double thing. And it freaked me out. I couldn't
It's
quite get
laid
my head
out
around it.
similar to like a Morrison's, where it's a wide front, and then you can see all the tills straight away.
Yeah, it bothered me because it was familiar but different.
Just something ever so slightly off.
Yeah.
Like parallel universe.
They've changed the
Tesco's.
layout because you used to come in and you could go straight left, but they've done it now because obviously that's where all the the batteries and all the electricals are. So they've put like a red thing across, and then put all the POSs, the point of sales, and they put them at the front now. And there's this big giant like eat your greens like giant thing there now. So it's like you have to go.
from the advert.
Yeah. So, it's interesting, like you said about like what's your favorite aisle. Mine would be leaving because I hate shopping,
You just hate
especially with
shopping.
kids. But
I quite like a supermarket.
I like bread. Love that smell of the bakery.
Yeah.
Like just like
Do you have a favourite kind of bread?
ooh.
It's got to be a bagel. Like,
Bagel.
there's
Classic.
nothing better than a bagel.
Do you know why
'Cause you can
bagels
go-
designed the way it is?
Go on.
Because they originally were sold in a market all on a stick. And so they were shaped like that, so they could just stack them all on the stick, and then the bagel sellers could carry them around.
So the guy that did it is eating the middles.
It was bread buns. It was a lie he made up. Why have these got holes in them? So I can carry them on a stick.
Yeah, to put them on a stick.
Full of bread.
Either that, or maybe it's like when you do a cake and it sinks in the middle. I thought maybe it's just a really shit bacon.
Yeah.
He's made them and the middle's just fallen in.
Have you ever
Quickly
made
cut that out.
bagels?
And I've not, no.
The way you do them, it's like pretzels. You have to boil them. So you make the dough.
Yeah, I think I've seen.
And then you boil them, and then you put them in the oven.
Right.
And that's what changes the flavour.
I thought they were like battered pretzels or something. I just imagine like a little bit of a crusty batter going on.
No, they're boiled with like a bicarbonate of soda water mix.
That's crazy.
And that's what gives it that flavour.
I'd say out of anything, I'd have a French stick. Like a good baguette that you can cut
Yeah.
up.
That's a bit.
Crusty on the outside,
Yeah,
but very
soft
soft on the
in the
inside.
middle.
Freshly baked. Freshly baked.
With plenty of butter.
Yeah, loads of butter.
And a hot pot to shove it in.
Yeah.
That's so British, isn't it?
Well, it's very Lancastrian, a hot pot.
Yeah.
A proper hot pot is
Yeah,
Lancaster hot pot, isn't it? Or Lancashire hot pot.
Lots of braised steak thrown in there.
And if you're having a hot pot, well, proper Lancashire hot pot should be lamb.
Yeah, but
So it's like the same thing with like shepherd's pie and cottage pie.
yeah. But hot pot's definitely lamb with potatoes on top,
yeah.
and then cooked like a casserole, but often served with pickled red cabbage. Delicious.
Do like a bit of pickle.
Do you?
I've got a question. What's your favourite meat? Not in a dirty way.
It's a top. I'll just go as the standard. It's fillet steak. Fillet steak's my like go-to. But we did as a studio go to like a Texas barbecue thing the night, and they had some brisket on that, and brisket's just amazing. Just melts.
I think, like for me, fillet, it's not got enough taste to it. If I'm having a steak, I
ribeye.
want something that's got a little bit more flavour to it. But actually, there's a place near me that does a rump steak, which I wouldn't normally go for, but it is incredible. It's so tender, and it's cooked over fire, so you've got like that, that flavour to it. It's very good. For me, I like a burger though.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for a really good burger.
Yeah.
I
think the problem with burgers is 9 times out of 10 they're just half-assed.
Well, they are. There's a place near me. Have you heard of Meat Castles? No. So it's a food truck that's based in Retford, where I am, but it's just been voted 8th best burger in the world. Like, it's unbelievable. Best burger in the UK, 8th best in the world.
We're doing this now.
Oh no, we've got to go. It is incredible.
That's a statement.
I cannot tell you how good these burgers are. But it's a food truck in my small town. It's really weird. They just park up at the pub around the corner from my house. But like New York Times sent people over to review it and stuff. It's mind blowing.
That's crazy.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm just going to say I'm the best tattooist in the world.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, it's
wow.
You got to visit. It's very good.
And he was everything you expect. You'd come down in the morning. We had this big shared house in Cheadle where I used to live, and you'd come down in the morning and he'd be making pancakes, playing a guitar, walking around in a pair of boxers. He was an interesting character, to say the least.
This is recorded, by the way.
Okay, that's good. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a quiz.
Right, guys. So seeing as all the quiz was dead popular, and this is really relevant to what we've been talking about today, is like obviously movie culture. So this one is similar to the last one, which was the pub quiz final boss.
Well, I love quizzes. I went to a pub quiz last night, actually.
Yeah.
But it was in a really, really, really rough pub. Like, roughest pub quiz I've ever been to. First question was, what do you think you're looking at, mate? It's just a joke. I didn't do a pub quiz last night.
Right, okay.
Just a joke, Lyndon.
Well,
it's a little joke.
It's pretty relevant to
my
the
little joke.
Dad jokes we did.
Yeah. I do love a joke. You got
a good dad joke?
No.
No.
Probably the more organic dad jokes. I need to. We'll see if I can squeeze a dad joke in at some point throughout the rest of the podcast.
I went to the train station the other day. I asked him for a return ticket, and the bloke said, "Where to?" I said, "Back here."
Right. So what we're gonna do is
come on now.
Categories are gonna be Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney. So are you familiar with Disney?
I'm aware of it.
Yeah, good. Are you familiar with Star Wars?
Yes, yep.
And I'm assuming we're all familiar with Marvel.
Well, I think we've already established that Chris knows more about Marvel than me, but that's fine.
That's fine.
Can we just think, technically, like, Disney owns both of those franchises?
So it's all Disney. It's just a
just
Disney
the
quiz.
Disney quiz.
It's just the Disney quiz.
Disney bought both of them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
eventually
Fox,
everything.
so we could have Simpsons on there.
Yep. And
I'll
the
tell you
X-Men
what,
universe.
I'll make us a Simpsons one.
Ooh, yeah.
That's good. I mean,
I do like The Simpsons.
I don't think it's funny, but I think it's really watchable. Like, it's entertaining.
It's very funny.
I've not watched an episode of The Simpsons for years.
to 11. Seasons 2 to 11.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm more of an American Dad, Family Guy kind of person, but, you know. Anyway, on with the quiz.
Yeah.
But you weren't even born when season 11 came out, I wouldn't have thought. What year were you born?
1991.
Okay, you were. You were just born.
I don't think I was allowed to watch Simpsons back then.
No, I think you were born the year that season 11 aired.
Is that where they were drawn really odd?
Well, no. Seasons 1 and 2, they look odd, and then they refine them.
Well, originally, before it was even a season, it was like a little infomercial in between.
There were clips on the Tracy Ullman show, yeah.
And they were really badly drawn.
Yeah,
there.
they were,
It's like the stuff of nightmares if you see them.
Yeah.
Give me your best Mo Sislak impression.
Wow, Homer. I can't do it. Hang on, wait a minute. Give me a second.
Duffman would be good for you.
Amanda Hoggenkiss. I need Amanda Hoggenkiss.
Yes. So, seeing as though we don't have buzzers, these guys have downloaded an app.
The only problem is that it might throw up a random advert.
In the middle of
So
it.
we'll have to hope.
I'm going to bring it up so you can really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
Go on, you go first.
Brilliant.
I thought you were going with boing.
No, we've gone with the turkey.
It's got a delay, though.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, Mark's is like 0.2 faster.
It's okay. I'm all right with
It's
that.
fine.
That's like...
I'm all right with that handicap. We've got this.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're going to start with Marvel films. Old Marvel films, okay. Are you ready? Okay. Who played Spider-Man in 2002 film directed?
Tobey Maguire.
Correct. In X-Men 2000, what is Wolverine's full real name?
Oh, gosh.
I can't think of his surname.
Is that a pass on both of us?
Is that a pass?
That's shocking if it is. I think the pressure's getting to me.
Well, obviously, Logan.
That's the only bit I know.
Yeah. James Howlett.
Logan James Howlett.
That is disappointing.
So, next one is which actor starred as Blade in the 1998 film? There was a delay on yours.
That's you first, for sure. You got it.
Wesley Snipes.
Correct.
What a film.
What a film.
Saved the Marvel franchise, that film did.
I'm so glad he came back in the Deadpool film.
Yeah.
Did you see, have you seen What We Do in the Shadows?
Yes.
And there's the episode where they go to the Vampire Council, and they're all like, there's loads of people that have played vampires in movies that are, it turns out they really are vampires, and they all hate Wesley Snipes. And he's
know
in
what?
it, and
I
they all
can't
hate him
remember
because he's like, he's a daywalker, right?
Yeah.
They're like, he's not a proper vampire. It's a fantastic little nod to Blade.
Well, you just said fantastic, which leads to my next question.
Okay.
In Fantastic Four 2005, what power does Sue Storm have?
Invisibility and force field.
Correct. That's good.
I should have claimed that previous one was my buzz.
What is the name of Tony Stark's AI?
Oh!
5, 4.
I've got an advert. I've got an advert.
Amazing.
Good old Google advert there.
Shut up.
Is your advert finished?
Yeah.
Okay, go. You can have it.
I can have it. Jarvis.
Correct.
Couldn't remember. I should remember that. I love pulp.
Right, okay. That makes sense. Right, okay. So that is the first 5. That was for Marvel. So the scores are 3-1.
3-1. All right.
Right.
You might have an advert soon then.
I might do. We'll see.
Although I did get a bit trigger happy
With
with the
tattoo
buzzer.
artists
So
that earn quite a lot of money and can't pay for a 99p app. And which is relevant. We're probably going to need these later on. I don't know about you, why you'll need turkeys.
The problem is
I'm
that
playing this when I get back to the studio.
apps like this, though, the problem is that it won't be like a £2 fee to buy it. It'll be like a £10 monthly subscription.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
not paying a
diabolical.
subscription.
I miss the free apps that used to get like the beer. You remember the beer that used to be able to drink that was completely pointless, but you could drink a beer in your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, made it look like
It just,
the thing
it was a
beer.
pint on the screen that you tip like that and it emptied out. It
Or
was
the
a free app.
spider
but-
that went across the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's loads of good ones. Anyway, the next segment is Star Wars.
Ooh.
Okay.
Appropriate.
So, May the 4th.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to put my costume back on?
No.
I'm going to keep asking.
Okay. What is the name of Han Solo's ship? You're a bit slow there, lad.
Millennium Falcon.
Correct. Who trained Luke Skywalker on Dagobah?
Yoda.
Correct. Chris.
He's actually, Yoda's coming round next weekend to help me with my gardening. Did you know he's really good at gardening, Yoda? He's got green fingers. On we go.
What's the colour of Mace Windu's lightsaber?
Finally, it's a purple one.
Yeah.
Because Samuel Jackson wanted a purple lightsaber for no
Is
other
that-
reason.
is that the reason?
Literally.
And then they
fantastic.
wrote it into the
Then
comics.
they added it into the
Do
thing.
you know what it means? It means that he's in touch with the dark side and the light side on an equal spectrum. So he's the perfect Jedi.
the fighting styles. It's the fighting styles of the light and the dark side. He's mastered both.
So he's allowed to decapitate, and obviously that's a big no in Jedi. They can take your hands off, limb. They just can't take your head off because that's classed as a Sith move. Weird that I know that.
But he can.
Yeah, but he can because he's badass. Which was always really annoying, the fact that he gets like blown out of a window and
He's
Yeah.
technically not dead, as
No.
they've mentioned that Samuel Jackson is now going to be in an animated series.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler. There've been talks about doing a live action film, but I think he's too old now.
Yeah.
So I think they'll probably just do the cartoon, which is relevant because the Darth Maul thing's coming out soon as well.
That's
Yeah.
I've seen 3 episodes of that and it's really good so
Is it
far.
good? Yeah. Right, on to the next question. Who is Darth Vader revealed to be Luke's father?
We didn't hear the whole question.
No, we didn't. We
What?
got too carried away there.
Who is Darth Vader revealed to be Luke's father?
Who is he revealed to be Luke's father?
That's a question
Your
and an
question
answer.
doesn't make sense.
No, who is he to be
Anakin.
revealed? Anakin.
Yeah, but that's got to be. That's a
Right,
draw.
I'll change
It
that
doesn't make
question.
sense.
I'll change the question. I'll
Unbelievable.
come up.
This is hard work. We should write the quiz.
Hey, I used AI for this because it was last minute. Right. AI is not always good.
How did
How's
Darth
about this
Vader?
one?
How did Darth Vader know what Luke Skywalker got him for Christmas? He felt his presence.
Right, okay, you ready, guys?
No.
Oh, he's going off script now. I can see it in his eyes.
Off script, yeah. Okay. In Star Wars Episode 1, what is Anakin Skywalker driving?
He's pod racer.
Correct.
Oh. Ooh, did you know? I mean, this has come up on Instagram so many times I can't count now. But the crowd scenes for the pod racing
Yeah.
were all Q-tips. There was
Yeah.
a million
Painted-
Q-tips that
painted
were
up
painted,
Q-tip.
and then there was a fan underneath that blew them so that they moved.
Yeah.
It's very clever.
Right. Because I'm going to fight for my own sanity. I can come up with quizzes. Fuck AI. Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm doing it off the script now.
Wow.
I'm not going to use anything off there, I promise.
How many more Star Wars questions have we got? One more.
Go on then.
Right, let's come up with something juicy.
This is
Okay, I've actually got a really interesting fact.
okay.
Okay.
This is a question or a fact?
It's both.
It's going to be
Okay.
framed
Oh.
as a question.
Framed as a question. What other alien from a film is in Star Wars?
E.T.
Correct.
He's in
he?
this. He's in the Senate. Waving
Oh,
like.
yeah, that's right. What's ET short for?
Extra.
Because he's got little legs.
Oh, fuck.
That was why I didn't answer that. I was like,
Come on now.
I'm not walking
Hey,
into that one.
Is that recording?
Have you been to that new Star Wars restaurant in Trafford Centre yet? It's all like themed in there and everything. All the food's themed. I went in there the other day, ordered a Wookiee burger, but I had to send it back. It was a bit chewy.
I can't cope anymore. Either I'm too young or not good enough dad.
I can keep going forever. Right,
Okay.
come on. Are we doing Disney now? Have you got your Disney questions on there?
Yes.
Come
What
on. Now,
three
this is what I'm
colours-
oh no! Okay, you're right. Go on then. I'm ready. I've got my buzzer ready. He's thinking. He's thinking.
What three colours are the fairies in Sleeping Beauty?
Blue, green, and pink.
Correct. That was a good one.
What are they called?
Fauna, Flora, and
Merryweather.
Merryweather. Merryweather's the blue one. Mm-hmm. Yes, correct. See, you just quizzed me on Disney then, bro.
Sorry, bruv.
Bruh. Right, okay, I'm going to pick something a bit more new.
Disney princesses are my speciality.
As we've seen your outfit, it's still a princess, isn't
Disney
it?
princess.
So the princess ones are the ones where I'll struggle with. So whereas I do have a 6-year-old girl, I've only ever had boys before her, and she does not do films. She won't watch films at all.
Interesting.
My eldest was really into Disney princesses. That's why I have Snow White tattooed on my leg here for her.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
In Moana, what does Moana's grandmother turn into? I think it was you first.
Oh, it's a stingray.
Correct. Ooh, that was good.
Where are we up to with points? Like,
I think the score is 7-4.
Am I on 4?
Yes.
How's that happened?
I mean, our audience member is not the son of the dad.
7-4?
I mean, when I edit this, I'll have the real score. But so there are how many
I
questions?
think
left?
we've
4
only had
questions
11
left.
questions. But one of them we passed on, so there should only be a total of 10.
Correct. Yeah, it's fine. I'll edit it anyway. Right, okay, so we've got 4 more Disney questions left.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to pick something good. Oh, no, it was the second question. It was the Moana one.
yes.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
we've only got 3
I
left.
think you're right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me come up with one in my head now. I'm going to have to use my brain. In Hercules, what is the name of Hades' minions?
Panic and... Oh,
5, 4,
is it Mayhem?
2, 1. It's Pain and Panic.
Pain and Panic.
Right, I honestly had no idea with that one.
Okay.
I get half
I know what
a
they look
point.
like. I remember them, but
I'll give another question.
Okay,
Okay, so there's 3 more questions.
all right.
Okay, I thought you were close. You said Panic. That was
Yeah, then I
close,
just
but-
couldn't.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, in Peter Pan, what is the dog called?
Nanny.
Nana.
Nana.
Yeah, I'll give you
Nana.
that.
Hang on a minute. I got something actually right before, and you just said, "Oh, I'll just come up with
but
another question,"
he's
and
from-
then he
he's
says
from
something that's
Manchester.
wrong.
That's just how we said
said-
it growing up.
He's like, oh, it's Nanny. It's our kid.
Well, we say grandma. My partner calls her family from the east Nana. I've never.
My nana was Nana, but
Mine was grandma.
But my mum's mum, who's from
Mima.
she was from Northwich, so over that way, Cheshire actually rather than Lancashire, but that way. But she was Granny, so
Granny.
I think
don't
a
know
lot
if
of
it's
it's a
necessarily
lot of
regional,
it's
it's
a preference
preference.
thing.
Well,
yeah.
some people think grandma sounds too old.
Yeah.
And then-
So my grandma was grandma, so my mum became grandma, whereas Jacob's my lad's other thing is she wanted to be a nana because she said the same thing. Oh, I feel old being a grandma.
Would you, obviously, not anytime soon, would you rather be called grandpa or gramps?
I might force.
Pop.
I think I'd go with a really stupid one to embarrass my kids.
Yeah. What would that
Like,
be?
because the little kids wouldn't, like, they'd be fine with it, but my kids would surely be super embarrassed. I don't like a Mima sort of thing that's like, you know, that they'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have to.
Think of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Pops is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I might choose something from a movie or something. I'll have to have a think
Just
on that.
before you do your question, you press your thing or you ain't buzzing. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Don't want any unfair advantages over here.
That's very nice.
I think you've already been given unfair advantages, actually.
I know, but I need that clip in to show that I haven't had any.
Yeah,
So-
no. Just because you're acting as though there are no unfair advantages doesn't mean that they're not there. Right, come on.
What's
You're just
out?
delaying my misery.
Get ready for your phone.
I'm ready.
You know, his thumb is like millimeters. You're like,
I'm
this.
buzzing it.
Okay, get ready. Get as really close as possible. What is the sound Captain Hook is afraid of?
Ticking clock.
Boom. Oh.
We were literally watched that in the studio the other week.
Did you?
Yep.
Is it one more question or two?
Nobody knows.
No. Right, okay. Should we do it like, I think this is the last question, but should we do it like, you know, like, even though the score is like 10-1. Last score wins.
So, firstly, the score is not 10-1. Secondly, no. I'm willing to take my punishment if necessary. But I want to finish the quiz.
I'd just like to point out, I think I've only got one of the Disney ones right, so you may have leveled this out, if not pulled back.
Scores.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind, mate.
I can't win. That's because he said you could have Nanny.
Yeah, no.
I'll be seething about that for weeks. I'm going to be bringing it up in future episodes. Right, come on, what's the last question?
Oh, I've got to do something really niche.
Throwing
But
eggs at you
you've
at
got to
convention.
answer it the closest you can be, and I think that's a fair advantage.
Okay.
All right, let me think.
I mean, isn't that the point of a quiz?
No, but like they've all been quite easy, haven't they?
Right, okay.
There's something
A
that
really tricky one.
I'm going.
How many balloons are attached to the house in Up?
There is probably an answer for that.
Maybe.
Right. Okay. I'm just
Curious
gonna
now.
I'm just gonna put Disney films in, and then one of the pictures that I
How
see.
many
I'm gonna-
separate animation frames are included in Snow White?
Yeah.
There'll be an answer for that as well.
Someone will have done the math somewhere.
This is fascinating content.
I'm choosing. I want to come up with something that's
I know everyone's going to be glued to the screens. I think we might have to edit this bit out.
maybe.
It's building the tension, though.
Do you reckon? I'm looking up the answer to that Snow White question.
Oh, I've got one.
Okay, hold on.
Quick, do it now. He's busy Googling balloons.
No, I'm not. This is. Hold on.
It's approximately 250 to 360,000.
Balloons.
No,
Frames
in indicating over 1.5 to 2 million drawings were created.
Jeez.
That's wild, isn't it? That's why Disney was so good, though, originally. That's what set them apart, because the animation was so...
Yeah, they put that time in to create these features.
Right, I've got it. Because this takes me back, this film, massively. Right, if you don't get it, I'll be fuming, because you're not real pro Disney fans. Are you ready?
I'm just going to tell you this fact. Or shall I come back to it?
Come back to it.
Okay.
Because you might be not answering this correctly.
The facts might be this question.
Does anyone know the film The Black Cauldron?
Yes.
Nope.
Ooh, that's unfair advantage there.
I don't know very well, though.
What was the name of the creature that followed around the main character?
I remember.
It was Gurgi. Anyway, right, next question. Right.
Saw it in the cinema when it came out.
It's
Never even
horrific
heard of it.
as a cat. Like, there's this big skeleton bad guy in there, and like Disney animation back then, it was so scary, like horrific.
We were talking about this. Do you remember Fern Gully?
Yes.
Yes, the
That
smog guy.
smog monster sludge thing. As a kid, that
but
was...
then I saw a TikTok someone did of it the other day, and he came out and it's proper scary skeleton that was like moving. But then afterwards, he just turned into a sexy jazz guy.
Yeah.
So I was a bit like, this is going two different ways there.
Yeah.
Have you not seen Fern Gully?
No.
No. It's
It's just about pollution and...
yeah, it's about fairies trying to save the forest, but like all these workers, the machine itself is alive, so the smoke tries to kill them all.
Oh, my gosh.
It's very dark. It's very what's the thing called? That horrific kids film.
It's enough to give you nightmares as a kid anyway.
Okay. What is the name of the bad guy's sidekick in The Emperor's New Groove?
Korg?
Nope.
It's the same guy that's in so many things. His voice is brilliant.
What's he called now? He plays Joe Swanson in Family Guy.
Yeah.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Right. It was Kronk.
Kronk.
So close.
Kronk.
Right, okay.
I did a Kronk tattoo, but I couldn't remember his name.
Korg's Guardians of the Galaxy. Not Guardians of the Galaxy. It's that stone thing from Thor, isn't it?
Okay, it's really difficult because there's so much information feeding at me. We're going to go old school. I've got it in my hands now. Very old school. Just to show the camera. Yeah. Okay. What is the thing that all the characters from Winnie the Pooh are scared of? There's multiple answers for this. One will do.
Becoming unstitched.
No, it's a creature. There's creatures.
Oh.
A bear.
No,
A heffalump.
correct.
You said a bear.
Winnie the Pooh
Winnie
scared.
is a bear. They're not all
scared of a bigger
him. I've got a fact.
Right, okay.
So, in the 2009 film Up,
Yes.
Pixar animators used 10,297 balloons to lift up the house in most scenes, with up to 20,622 used in the initial lift scene. But the filmmakers noted that it would actually take over 23 million balloons in real life to actually lift up a house.
Wow.
So that's a good fact, isn't it?
Worth knowing if everyone lives
Yeah.
a house with a balloon.
Yep.
Or 20
It
million.
would take between 20 and 23.5
Well, that
million
specific
party
house.
balloons
Yeah.
to lift that
You've
particular
also
house.
got like instead of the piping, the water, because that's an American style house because it was like
Yeah, like clapperboard.
Modular. You can just
underneath.
pick it, yeah.
If you picked up a British one, it wouldn't even move. You got all the cottages cemented down to the floor.
Yeah, like stone and yeah.
Well, Mark, for the first time on this podcast,
You can spin the wheel. Okay,
You can
fine.
spin the wheel.
I'll spin the wheel. Bring it over here. Ugh. Fine. Are we putting it there? The wheel. Right, shall I give it a spin?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that was a wild one.
Jesus.
What's it? The bucket! I'm quite happy to do it.
You're happy to do the bucket?
Yeah, why not?
Fair enough.
What's the bucket?
Well, if you want to know, do you know what purpling means?
As in with stencil.
Yeah, I'm going to get my hand purple.
Just his fingertips.
I'm okay with that.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. Let's tune in for that.
Keeping those gloves on, mate.
Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, no, it looks good. You look like that woman on the cover of Blink 182's Enema of the State.
Wait, in it like this?
Yeah.
Suggestive look.
Very
over your shoulder.
attractive. Very attractive.
Yeah. It's kind of a 50s war, like, you know what I mean, like the propaganda poster of the women on the bombs and stuff.
That's what you're doing. You're a pin-up.
I'm a pin-up, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. So, a spun bucket. This is a very, very small bucket.
Yeah.
But you're going to make me stick my fingers in this.
Yeah, so basically, if people don't know this, in tattoo studios, we prank each other. And this is probably one of the most annoying ones. So, Chris, would you like to explain what it is?
Yeah, this is basically liquid carbon. So this is going to smurfify your fingers. And it will take a long time for this to go.
Smurfify? Do you not
yeah.
think Tinky Winkify? Because it's purple.
Tinky Winky Fi.
Yeah, Tinky
Yeah, no,
Winkify.
I like it, yeah.
So yeah, normally we put it in the gloves, and then someone would come up to their gloves. If they were black, you wouldn't be able to know, but with these ones, you can clearly tell. And then we'd put that glove neatly back into the drawer, and then they'd go in as the normal day, put them on, they'll start tattooing, and then, or even put a stencil on, they'll pull it off, and they'll be like, what the fuck? They'll be covered in purple liquid.
I remember, I think in Faye's shop there was a trend where people kept putting glitter in each other's gloves. As they put the hand in and they go, oh no, and you knew as soon as you take your hand out, there's just glitter everywhere.
Glitter's like micro
Like,
shards.
everywhere.
There was a war going on when I worked at Lux with Laura a couple of years ago with confetti. So that would just be in your drawer. So you'd come in the morning and open your drawer, and there'd just be confetti fucking everywhere. And this doesn't matter what, you ain't cleaning all that up and getting rid of it all.
Imagine rigging it to have one of those things that you do at birth reveals. And you
The explosion thing.
Just open like that, blue face.
So again, I shot Laura with one of them. We had one of the party poppers, and I fingered it, but I was too close, and it just hit her like a rubber bullet. Didn't really do anything, just went dunk.
Right, so Mark's going to put his
Which
fingers
hand?
in. I think all of them.
Both hands.
Both hands, yeah.
Both hands, purple fingertips.
Just purple fingertips.
All right.
See if you can fit these fingers into it.
I mean, he's gone the worst way possible, I'd say.
What was the best way?
One finger at a time, but
That's
no.
insane. That's going to take forever.
Okay.
Right, and then in there,
Yeah.
and then I'll do this one.
Just so the table doesn't get covered in it.
Lovely. And now this one, please. Thank you. Oh, that's good. That looked great. That's nice. Actually, I think it's a good look.
It reminds me of... One sec, let me get on the microphone. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those fingerless gloves, but the ones that have the tips for your phone.
Yeah.
You look like
Well, I'm the other way round.
just the glove tips.
All the chopped off glove tips.
Wow. Yeah, that's something. I like them.
I'm
Thanks.
going to make sure I dry it off so Mark doesn't get any of his attire.
Yes, please.
But
You're going to be finding blue fingerprints all over your studio for the next week.
Come here. Thanos' fingertips.
It's like you spent the evening with Thanos.
Yeah. Oh. Oh gosh.
is it still recording?
Is that still recorded, is it?
Got that bit.
Right, just to help him a little bit, we have got the Thermotex.
It won't pick up your audio.
It will do.
It's alright, I don't mind.
No, just get excess.
Go on then. Yeah, go on then.
Let's do it. Fuck all.
Yeah. Only buy this for tattoos.
No, he's coming off.
It's just spreading it. You're all
It worse!
Your all hands
Made
blue
it
now.
worse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, last time I listened to you, now my whole hands are purple. Unbelievable. Right, good.
The more blue now.
I think I preferred it before. Right, look. Good.
Can't touch anything now.
Well, Chris.
Would you like a glove so you don't?
No,
touch
I'm
them?
okay. I like it.
No, I meant just so you don't touch anything.
So, Chris, you got some conventions coming up? What are you working?
Yeah, next convention we're doing is Dino in a couple of months. As it stands, that's the only one I've got booked for this
Right.
year, but I probably will be jumping on a few
Doing a
more.
few
It's
more,
just
yeah.
working out with trips and here, there, and everywhere and what have you.
And you mentioned your studio Religion.
Yep.
Where exactly is that?
So studio's in Leigh, so probably about 25 minutes away from the centre of Manchester, so not too bad
Yeah.
to get to. Yeah, we've been there about 3 years now. So
Cool. And if anyone wants to give you a follow on Instagram, we're going to put your handle down at the bottom.
beautiful.
And we can catch up with you that way. Still got your gloves on.
I love it. I feel fancier. Do you not feel more powerful like a superhero? Like
When you wear your gloves.
Well, Chris, thanks so much for coming in today.
My pleasure.
We've loved having you here. We've had quite a bit of fun.
It's been
I think.
fantastic.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I've thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Did you find that talking made it hurt less?
Yes, most definitely.
I didn't. I can't believe I finally had to spin the wheel. That's unbelievable. Well, anyway, that's first time for everything, isn't there?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming by. Thanks for celebrating Star Wars Day with us.
My pleasure.
And hopefully we'll see you in the coming weeks, months. And we'd love to have you back at some point.
Most definitely, yeah. We'll have to have a rematch at some point.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks for coming.
I'd like to win next time.
Yeah.
If you could rig that for me, that'd be good.
I thought you were a man of honesty.
I am a man of honesty. That's why I'm saying publicly on a podcast that I'd like you to rig it. I'm not hiding anything. Cheers, mate.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
Well, that was fun, mate.
Fun for me.
Let's not talk about what we did when the camera was off.
Well,
I've got my fingers purpled. Isn't it a new experience for me, actually?
Very
Normally it
appropriate.
happens accidentally when I'm making a stencil, and usually when I've got somewhere really important to go afterwards and I have to look really good.
Yeah, well, I hate it when you're trying to like wipe your
And it
face.
gets on your
and
face.
You just like Rambo, but in a worst way possible, where it's just like around your face, like a window.
And you don't realise, you don't look in the mirror, and then you...
I think we're quite lucky the fact we've got beards because it doesn't show on our face, but as soon as it's like on your eyebrow or something.
it's terrible.
Talking about, I nearly touched my eyebrow. I've got some right there.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You mustn't do it.
Well, Thermatec never used. It doesn't come off, does it?
No.
Unless you add alcohol and a mixing solution and stuff to make it turn into a massive chemical concoction.
I mean, do you know what? When you gave me that Thermatec stencil remover, that was the worst idea I've ever had. Because it's
'cause-
just made it worse. It's all over my hands. So I think I'll probably head off and try and clean this up now. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. It's been a pleasure to have you with us today on Chattoos.
See you later. Thanks,
Bye.
guys.